So, let's get started. Okay. Also, I'm going to be looking at OBS because of what the issues we had last night. So, okay. Well, this looks new. Manual of Occultism. A random game just called Classic. Isn't that funny? I feel like Michael Myers' theme would work better with Jason. No, I like Jason's theme the way it is. Sean Paul. So tired at no exit? I think that's what that says? Oh, not. But yeah, let's get the mask out of the way.
Jason. My special, special boy. Killed for mother.
I feel like that's an odd, like a clip from one of the movies. I know it's not the first movie, so I feel like it's one of the later ones because I know eventually, whenever he'd have a flashback or an interaction with his mother telling him what to do, the actress changed, I believe. And this I thought was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It plays like a little bit of the theme. He's obviously walking around. So, oh, there he is. Oh, hi, Jason. Wasn't it in the third movie where he gets the hockey mask? Yes, it was. Freeman. It was the third movie. Because in the first movie it was not him, it was his mother. The second movie it was him, but it was called Sackhead Jason at the time. So yeah, there is that. And there are Easter eggs for all the movies around here. I've noticed a few, like this one right here. Institute of Mental Health, or hold on, Unger, I think it says. I believe this is from like 5 and 6. When I know when Corey Feldman was in it, he was a character that was there for a while. I believe that's what this is. I might be mistaken. If someone knows exactly, please let me know. Greatly appreciate that because I want to make sure I have the right knowledge of stuff. Unless, oh, this is pretty cool. I was trying to look at when I played yesterday. I thought I could open the fridge, but doing that turns on the faucet. So let's turn that off. Also, how's game audio, guys? Hope it's pretty good. All right. This is another one right here. Frying pan. Come on, do your thing. Like that. There we go. Couldn't hear the piano? Damn. Okay. Let me do something really quick. If anything, I'll do another quick playthrough with the volume up. So let me... Okay, that should be a little bit better. I'll probably do another one. Because this one's just a little trial run so I can find stuff, explore a little bit more. So for those that missed the piano... Right on. Alright, this was the piano. I feel like that is just really quiet, because that's even really quiet for me in my headset. Let's go in the bathroom. Oh, I can close the doors. That's kind of weird. I'm not even looking at the door, I'm like looking at the sink, and that registers that I want to close the door. Okay, I don't... There's 2 in here I know I can look at. Oh yeah, this. Uh, repressed trauma and you. I believe that's what that is. I could hear the high notes. Yeah, I think it... Yeah, I even have the pretty much the game volume all the way up on OBS as well. But this one I found interesting right here. Are you gonna do something? Well, it was supposed to play a sound, but... Alright, but I think that was pretty cool. That's actually... Oh, hold on. Anything? Charmin X Soft Gaming. Oh wow, there's bang on the door? Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if anything does with the door open. Because I heard it faintly in my headset. That channels the persons as company who made the game. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Just found on YouTube? Oh, very cool. Go ahead and link it in chat, Freeman. So people can check it out. Okay. Yeah, the shirt is right. The shirt is one. So, whoops. Do that. Yeah, definitely check out the YouTube channel, guys. Check out the company as well. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Okay. So that's something that we will be staring at random articles of clothing, just as a forewarning. So if people are coming in wondering, why are you staring at a shirt, Will? It's in the game. Ooh, random teddy bear. Do you do anything? Doesn't look like it. Okay. You can interact with the radio. There is some music on there and everything like that. Can kind of read that. There's probably a lot more Easter eggs within this than some people have already found. Like I know there's some in here. Sorry, I keep looking at OBS for reasons. I swear I could interact with that last night. Oh, look at the awards. That's pretty cool. Okay. These played a role in one of the movies. I just don't remember which one. I think it was the first one or the third one. I do not remember. Or something. One of them they played a role where someone died to one of these things. But one of it was something in that. Okay, so these are what look like to be the counselors so far that we'll see in the game. And apparently each one has a critical role or like way they handle it and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And then the reserved are ones that have not been shown or released yet that we don't know about. So that's pretty cool right there. Of course, you know, Camp Crystal Lake. Let's see if was this. I can't remember if this was something. Let's check it out. Wait a little bit. There's gonna be a lot of standing around and looking at. Hey, there we go. Random screen right there. Okay, that bag doesn't open. All right, there is one right here. Was Jason even in the first movie? He's referenced, but he's not. It's his mother, No Way. But how's it going, buddy? Can you get a shout out for No Way, please, Freeman? This is the part where stream went down, like froze at this moment. Oh, well, our friendship was already being official. Oh, it was Pixel? Yes. Okay. Let's see if it works. Mother shot the characters with a bow. Oh. Oh, Jimmy is a dead fuck. That's what it is. Oh, that's what it says. The mother shot one of the characters with a bow and arrow in the first. That's right. Okay, that's what. Thank you, Tanner. Thank you. I knew it was in one of the movies. I couldn't remember. Yeah. I believe this is. Yeah, this is one. Gotta wait a little bit. Yay! Nothing like swimming to cause. Wait, no, I just did that wrong. Okay, now when Freeman was talking about a bra, he's talking about this. This is one of the items that triggers a event. So yeah. And that actually, what I looked it up, that actually was a death in one of the movies. It's where a girl had her bra off, laying topless on a blanket, and got her eyes pummeled in. This is a reference to something in one of the movies, I believe. Like, there's little subtle references and all that stuff. Did Jimmy have a bad day? It looks like Jimmy did have a bad day. Those sounds, though, right? Could be a little suggestive. Actually, is the TV one? Okay. Alright. Wait a minute, what the hell is this? Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I was looking at this before, like, the stream crashed last night. Apparently, each time you find an object, it lights up the board. So I feel like each icon on there is a thing you have to light up. And of course, we'll save Jason's room for last. This is definitely a reference to movie. SS Lazarus cruises from Camp Crystal Lake to New York City. This is Jason Takes Manhattan. This is actually the first movie I saw as a kid. Saving that for second to last, Freeman. I feel like that's something too. Killer Axe, introducing the JJs. Oh no, that's for the soundtrack. So this is one of the bands for the soundtrack. Of course, October 13th, a Friday. And then this old computer. Yes, this is one right here. Okay. There we go. Court was here, 86. That's pretty rough. Because the sound on that is just... Because you know she hit that corner. Okay, so this looks like all the items you can use as Jason, or as the camp counselors to fight him off. What's up, Konatai? Hi, is this game any good? This is actually like a little teaser game. For it, Konatai. So this is what, like, if you play... Oh hey, random scream. Yeah, it's like a virtual thing. Like, you get to explore, find Easter eggs of the previous game, of like that. Like what Freeman says. Best example I can give for them are like the Resident Evil 7 demo and PT. How you just go around and like interact and stuff like that. But this looks like stuff you can use that will be in the game, like the hatchet, fire poker, 2x4, cooking pot, frying pan, metal pipe, and a bat. So that should be pretty cool. Sorry, thought I got a text message. Like how a tree is clipping through the building. Dang, I can tell it's a demo based on the tree. Yeah, I mean, but this is like, they're letting us see what they've been working on, you know, so I look at it like that. So I think it's pretty cool. But welcome on in, Konatai. Hope you're doing well. CB radio. So this might be a way they have the survivors have to get out before Jason gets them. And these are a lot of little things you can use. Car keys out for cleaning. I wonder if you can actually find the car keys. Oh yeah, this is something. Ooh, that sounded messy. Jarvis family history. I don't know if this is something from one of the movies or not. That's the one thing I don't remember. Freeman, I told you not to leave your bras around here. That'd be pretty sweet. Alright, let's go outside. Because going outside is always fun. In like a little spooky area. Is that blood? Oh, that's just a folded towel. Okay. Okay. You wish. Freeman. And whose credit card is this? I think that's all that does. I don't know if the credit card actually gets. You can pick up the credit card or anything like that. Yeah, we checked the trunk last time, so you just click that and it becomes the. You just hear the car beep again. Oh, guys, look what's over here. Hi. Anybody home? Yeah. You guys got any s'mores or little weenies we can cook? Yeah. No. Hello. Hello? No? Nobody home? Well, let's go use the bathroom. Oh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, when you step on, like, stuff, you can hear, like, the branches break and stuff like that. And apparently that's a thing within the game that will... Someone just got destroyed. What's up, Evil? Oh, yeah, we need steaks. I mean, hello, this fire can cook a steak. So, okay. So let's go use the John. Hello? I see somebody in there. Are you done? Oh no, he got stabbed. That guy owed me $5. Oh, I didn't hear that last time. Interesting. Is this something? Occupado. Rather sit by the fire and get baked, right? I mean, yeah, that's probably what this guy did. He got a machete in the chest. He's killing me! You had time to do that, but you didn't yell? Okay. Oh noes. And the eerie orchestral soundbite and dead person. Too spooky for me. Yo! What? That's pretty cool. That was like right next to me. Word. Bye! And then here's the little... Huh. And here's the little local graveyard. Morven Cemetery, Hope, New Jersey. So yeah. Man, look at all these tombstones. Oh, looky, it's Mama Voorhees. Oh, Jesus Christ. That made me jump for real. Jesus, game. Okay. That actually made me jump. There is no hope for New Jersey. These people went to a better place, not New Jersey. Yeah, right? Yeah. So even if it is like a little preview for the game or like a little demo stuff like that, I like this kind of stuff. All right. Apparently they're having the party without me now. I see how it is. Oh look, the exit. Let's go to the exit, folks. Oh, bitches. All right. Okay, so Senor Jason doesn't show again. It's cute. I'll be honest. Okay, so we'll. The flying fuck was that? Huh. I never heard that before. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Let's go to the phone. What is it with phones in these games? Oh. Hello? Ma'am? Are you okay? Oh. Did you want... I think she wanted pickles, guys. Let's call back. Oh. She want pickles. She did. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Hmm. Okay. So I think that's everything in the house. I feel like there's something that I need by the fireplace. Look at that fire. It would be ashamed if someone farted in it. And it just sparked a flame everywhere. Okay. Yay! So let's go to Jason's room now. Actually, she wanted dill pickles. Hey! I see what she did there. Oh, looky! Oh, to Jason's. We'll go through each one and check them out and read about it. But I want to make sure I didn't miss anything around the room. Creep show. This is something that could be something. We'll just check it out really quick. Nothing. Mama Voorhees DLC. That'd be pretty cool if you could play as Pamela Voorhees in a DLC of this game. Okay, so we'll start with this Jason over here. Okay, E for info. Friday the 13th Part 2. After surviving his supposed drowning and living alone in the woods for more than 20 years, Jason emerges just in time to witness the murder of his mother, Pamela Voorhees. This event kicks off a bloody trail of revenge as Sackhead Jason decimates nearly every counselor at the Packanack Lodge Training Center. I hope I said that right. Only the aspiring child psychologist Jenny Field is able to outsmart and eventually defeat Jason deep inside his dark, dilapidated lair. At the ending, an epic ending for sure, but the one question still remains, where the hell is Paul? That's very true, because you never know what happened to Paul the entire time, for those that have seen it. Dun da 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 da! Friday the 13th Part 3. After barely surviving his encounter with Ginny in Part 2, Jason sets his sights on a new section of Crystal Lake, Higgins Haven. Sporting the iconic hockey mask and an impressive muscular build, Jason doles out punishment in a glorious 3D... Oh, that's right, this movie is 3D. As he kills nearly everyone in sight. Only after being stabbed, hanged, and struck in the head with an axe is Jason finally defeated by heroine Chris Higgins. In one of the series' best endings, thanks to Friday the 13th Part 3, a horror icon was born that still strikes fear into the hearts of millions more than 30 years later. After August 13th, 1982, a hockey mask would never look the same again. So this is the Jason that we all know. And for Part 3 made it very nice. And then here's what he would look like in Part 2. For those wondering, there is no part. He's not in Part 1 except for when he's a kid. So, alright. Ah, we skipped one. Friday the 13th, Part 6. Thank you, Scream. This must have been her favorite. After a traumatic battle with Jason's years earlier, a much older and very troubled Tommy Jarvis returns to Friday the 13th, Part 6 to destroy Jason's body once and for all. Unfortunately, the plan fails, and Jason is inadvertently brought back to life, armed with the utility belt, a hunting knife, and throwing darts. Undead Jason is able to gruesomely murder 18 people in Camp Forest Green before he is defeated and returned to the bottom of Crystal Lake. But for how long? I think they reopened the camp in this one, but they renamed it Forest Green. And here's the Jason that we all should recognize. All right, Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Drowned and chained to the bottom of the Crystal Lake. At the end of Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. The telekinetic Tina Shepard, Part 7's final girl, that mistakenly brings Jason back to life. The New Blood features several intense battle scenes, creatively brutal kills. Sleeping bag, anyone? And memorable characters, but more importantly, this film marks the first time Kane Hodder would step into the role of Jason Voorhees. Kane's intimidating portrayal of Jason quickly propelled him into a fan favorite and ultimately allowed Kane to don the hockey mask for the next 3 films. Awesome. I really didn't like Part 7 because I just didn't like the characters in that movie. Nothing. And then I don't know what these ones are. These are the 3 I don't know. So we have 2, 3, 6, and 7. So this is being made by a big company or a little indie company. I understand it's a demo at the moment, but it looks very indie-like. Then again, it's a demo. There's lots of leeway there. This is by an indie company, but this is not the final product in any way. So that'll be fun. But this is not like the final product at all. I feel like this pitchfork's something. So we'll check that out. Part 7's Jason was insane. He was insane, I will give you that, Sage. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you. You get a shout out, please, for Stage Sky 12. Is this something? Also, I do have the graphics on low. So, that's another reason why it looks kind of interesting. Bump it up, actually. Alright. Looks like that's not something. Shipping 13. That's funny. This is something. There we go. Mmm. Juicy. Anyway. Oh, it wasn't finished. Interesting. Okay. So, I believe that's all of them for this. Alright, let's see what's up here. Jester Joseph. What's going on, Jester? How you doing? Oh, this is cool. Interesting. What's this? I knew this was a blank wall before, but... Freeman, didn't you mention something about this? Oh, hi, Mama Voorhees. How you doing? And this is like Jason's dilapidated shack from the second one. Yeah. Okay. This has gotta be something. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
That's my boy.
Oh, what up, dude? You and your friends are dead. Game over. You are the 412th player to die by Jason. Ooh, I'm not the 500th. I like this. Continue. You've completed the virtual cabin. Ooh. I'm the 412th victim in the virtual cabin, so I've completed it. The badge will transfer over to the main game. Oh, very cool. Alright. I do like how they did the little, SNES, I believe. Pixel, correct me if I'm wrong. For the Jason thing in there. Yeah. How did you win? I guess just completing it, Freeman. I guess that's what you need to do. Doing alright. Just got back from the hospital. Went back to get answers. Then went to my friends to play a few tunes. Now I'm here. Well, how did everything go at the hospital, Sage? Hopefully everything went well. And Jester, welcome on in. Hope to see you, good dude. I thought it was the NES. That might have been it. It was probably NES. So that was pretty cool.